On Crash's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
That tattoo looks like Kazano's bracelet. I guess I'd better copy this tattoo.
Crash's face shows signs of strangulation. His death was not a pleasant one. Moving the body is the job of the...
You know, I know...
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just...
Madam Lorelei?
What can I... Well then...
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr.
Do you recognize this?
How curious.
Oh, just lying.
I would throw it away if I were you.
Why is that?
It looks like trouble to me, Mr. Knight.
Does this mean it?
I cannot say that.
I'll be
Come.
Mostly, my...
It's you.
I have this snake bracelet. It's a replica of one used in...
Really? What?
I got it from an old Creole lady whose grandmother was an acolyte.
Gabriel, Gabriel. We get those little old ladies in here all the time. That
Mosley doesn't even know about Crash's demise yet.
Can I ask you...
You're the right...
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I just let him go this...
Yeah, well, that turned out to be a brilliant move. Though they probably would have gotten him anyway.
They? You're losing it, Knight.
It was the voodoo cult. They did it. Crash said that...
You're an amateur, so let me give you some advice. Crash is well, he was a junkie. You gotta read through the hallucinations, you know what I mean? Where's the body, anyway?
St. Louis Cathedral.
Lovely. Well, we'll make sure he's picked up sometime today so he doesn't scare the shit out of some nun. But chill, Gabe. In this business, you see a lot of stiffs.
Your professionalism is astonishing. How can
You prove that there's a legitimate voodoo. Get me a lead.
I took this tracing from a tattoo on Crash's chest. It's related to the underworld voodoo cult.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
It's what Crash said just before he died.
He was probably hallucinating from the drugs he OD'd on. Probably got that in the Navy or something.
No, I'm sure it's related. It's a snake, see? And
Even if it were a signal of some sort, that doesn't prove that the murders were done by a legit voodoo cult.
Well,
A sign on...
hi.
Mm-hmm.
Does this snake pattern look familiar to you at all?
Nope. Can't say.
Yeah, could be. Can I...
The door to Hot...
Hey, Grace.
Oh boy.
Dry drockin' creaking for your rigging.
Gabriel leaves through it.
Possessin' means possessed.
It's a book of... The tracing is of a... Wolfgang Ritter's phone number, written in great... The number written on the note is...
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 0?
The gargoyle has no...
Like I have. Got a minute?
What's up?
Could you do some research?
Sure, what?
Could you research Rada drums?
Rada drums? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but assuming any of them will extend you in...
Tell them it's an...
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rada drum book would be incredibly...
I can't think.
Gabriel could ask Grace to use her paints and put the tattoo on his chest, but he should wait until he... That doesn't work, Dad.
Didn't Grace say you had to die? I'm not calling Germany. That Wolfgang Ritter guy says he's a relative, but I've never heard of him. Get the hell out of here.
The figure out. It looks like someone found and moved.
Miss Getty is busy, officer, and has instructed...
If you just tell her...
Gabriel.
Hi, Gran. I'm gonna go up to the attic again.
Enjoy.
I don't think there's anything else in that trunk. I think I'll leave.
Nothing There's an interesting... Nothing Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing. The face of the clock is... A ring of 6 symbols surrounds the face of the... The ring of symbols doesn't appear to have any mechanical function, but it... Nothing. 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 Nothing happened. Nothing. There's an... Nothing. There's an inch. Nothing. 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 Nothing happened. Nothing happened. The key winds the clock's mechanism.
Granddaddy, you old fox.
A secret drawer has opened in the... The letter is written in German, but Gabriel... It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only other thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of a quill tip, bold strokes and underlining. The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determined it was sent from up the... One of the... The back of the photo has the following written on it. Schloss Ritter, 1925. The old photograph shows Gabriel's grandfather with 2 other men that Gabriel had...
Does this mean it?
That one in the middle is your grandfather.
Does this mean anything?
No,
Does this mean?
sorry.
Can we talk?
Of course,
Have you ever heard?
Schottenjäger? Schottenjäger. Oh, how odd. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Your granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Really?
No, I'm afraid not. I asked him about it.
Huh. Do you know anyone?
Heinz? Oh,
I
Gabriel.
found a letter in Granddaddy's
Wait,
closet.
Oh, I promised I'd never tell you or your father, but I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Your granddad's name was Heinz Ritter before he came to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Why did Granddad?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family. He never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law.
Didn't Granddad ever say anything about his?
Only that his family was crazy and that he never wanted to see them again. He believed in some family curse. Thought that he could spare Philip and Philip's children from what he called whatever Harrison wanted to spare you, though. Oh, it cost him plenty. He never did. He was wrestling with something he thought he should be doing, someplace he thought he ought. I don't know how he could think that he should be anywhere but with me and our child.
Do you know anyone named Wolfgang Ritter?
Wolfgang Ritter? Oh,
Huh.
as I said, your granddad's son.
Oh,
All right, dear.
well, Gran,
Thanks for stopping.
no problem.
Come on, boys, hoopla!
Not a bad. Baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks knowingly at Gabriel and twitches her hips.
Yep, she wants me.
Thanks, boys.
It's a silken veil. Gabriel examines the veil with the magnifying glass. The fortune teller's veil is studded with sequins. The sequins look a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale. There's a snake scale caught on. Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove. The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale. The iridescent scale. Gabriel has a scale from the fortune teller's bowl. That doesn't work, Dad.
I think this veil.
Oh, my veil! I'm always... Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicates, and so handsome as well.
Well, Aye.
And since you have such a clear interest in fortune telling,
I wish something would.
strong, yes.
You don't know that.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious.
Madame Lorelei winks.
She is a dangerous one, dark and beautiful.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
There are forces. Oh, God. Beware. Beware.
What is it about me lately?
Madame Gabriel wouldn't mind picking up a few extra bucks by using Madame Lorelei's booth while she's gone. But he doesn't know how to belly dance.